by saying hello to my new subscribers and thank you for subscribing to my channels. And also I would like to say Happy New Year to each of you. Okay y'all, so I was watching a few of my old videos and I noticed that I continuously mention that I only detangle with a comb. I only detangle my the ends of my hair and not so much as my roots. But I also noticed that I've never told you guys why I don't detangle my roots. So in this video I am going to explain why I don't focus on detangling my roots, or even detangling my roots. So I'm going to explain why and also show y'all my process. Okay guys, as you can see, my hair is really dry. It's actually really soft. It may look, you know, dry and brittle, but it's actually soft because I have the Blue Magic hair grease. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and rinse my hair with hot water. I'm only going to rinse my hair. I washed my hair maybe about I think it was a day ago. So I'm just going to rinse my hair just to get the moisture in my hair to prevent any breakage when I manipulate my hair. So I get a little closer so you can see. It's really dry. So yeah, I'm actually going to rinse my hair for about 4 minutes. I always start off rinsing my hair for about 4 minutes. It seems like that's enough time to actually wet the hair, get the hair really wet, and also my scalp really can't talk. My scalp really wet, because sometimes you can, you know, run water over your hair, but if you have low porosity hair, the water doesn't actually penetrate the hair, so it's really not wet. It's still dry. So I'm just gonna run the water over my head for about 4 minutes. Okay y'all, so I'm just going to go ahead and include this clip just to show y'all what I mean about rinsing my hair. I'm not going to use any shampoo, basically just using hot water to rinse my hair and get it really wet. And I'm going to do this for about 4 minutes just to make sure my hair is thoroughly wet, and also my scalp. Also y'all, please pay attention to the fact that I'm not touching my hair when I run the water. I'm only allowing the water to touch my hair because right now my hair is dry. If I were to manipulate my hair while the water is running on my hair would break off because it's dry, and also because of the force of the water. So I'm just gonna allow the water to touch my hair and wet my hair. I'm not going to manipulate my hair at all. I'm going to go ahead and turn this water on and make sure it's hot water. Okay y'all, so another thing I want to include in this clip is when I allow the water to run on my hair, as I mentioned, I don't manipulate or anything, but what I do is squeeze the water in my hair. That's pretty much the only manipulation that I do. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so I just wanted to include this clip just to show y'all how much hair I lost from rinsing my hair. As you can see, it's just a teeny tiny bit. It's actually right here, so about that much. And that's because I didn't manipulate my hair while the water was running on my hair. Okay, y'all, so I am done rinsing my hair. As you can see, the hair has drawn up even more. It's really, really curly, and that's from me squeezing the water in it. Makes the hair coil up even more, but that's fine. So I just gently go ahead and section my hair while it's dripping wet. Just kind of get it and pull it apart. And then I get a clamp and just clamp this over here just to kind of keep it out of the way. And my sections, I always try to save my sections as much as possible. And I'm going to clamp this out of the way. I'll get a bigger clamp. Clamp it out of the way. Okay, then I'm going to get, well, let me clamp this too. Get this section and just kind of break it apart. So what I'm doing, because I tried to section this or part this section and I saw that there were some tangles, what I do is just pull the hair because I'm pulling the hair straight. When it's wet, as I showed you, it coils up. So what I do is get the coils or the curls and straighten them back out. Because if I try to, you know, keep parting and it's all tangled and coiled up, it's going to break off. So I just get the curls and pull them back down. And then I pull this section too. And as you can see now, I'm able to part the hair with my hand easily without any breakage. So I'm just going to clamp that up. Okay. Okay, so now what I do is, as you can see, my hair is still wet. But to me, because I know my hair, the water is sitting on top of the hair. So what I need to do to protect my hair from the friction of my fingers, and meaning to prevent breakage, I need to spray my hair with some hot water. I have hot water in this bottle. And I want to include this on my daughter's video. I think it was how I easily grew her nape or something like that. In that video, I did receive a lot of comments saying, you know, that I continuously spray water. And the purpose for that is to protect her hair from the friction of my fingers and also from the comb. You want to spray water, even though I did rinse my hair with the hot water and it's wet. We see the dripping water. My hair, to me, is really still dry. And I need to spray some water on it to prevent my fingers, the friction of my fingers, from breaking my hair off. So I spray the water. This hot water is your best friend. So I thoroughly spray the water on the hair because I'm about to touch and manipulate my hair. So I want it to be wet. I want water like sitting on top of the hair. I want it to be dripping. So when I pull the hair, I'm basically pulling the water off and not so much as pulling on the actual hair strand. I mean, I'm pulling on the hair strand, but the water is there to protect my hair from the friction of my fingers. So I just get it, and what I'm doing is pulling down the curls. So as I mentioned, the hair, it coils up, especially when you use shampoo. It coils up. So what I'm saying is, hey hair, okay, I see you curled or coiled up. Now I got to bring you back down. So I'm bringing the hair back down, pulling the coils out or pulling them down, straightening the hair back out. So I'm going to spray it again because I don't see my hair dripping. so there's no water on it. So I'm just going to do that and pull the coils back down, pull the hair straight before I attempt to use a comb. So this right here is helping me get rid of some of the tangles. As you can see, let me show you one. You see this little section right here? You see how it coiled up? Let me see. You see how that coiled up? So what I'm doing is getting the hair and straightening the hair back down. Now there's no coils. So when I comb the hair, it's less likely to break off because it's no longer tangled. So I do that, and it goes really, really fast. I'm just pulling the hair. As you can see, the hair even looks longer now because I'm straightening the hair out. Now, if I were to do that without, pull on the hair without the water, the hair would break off and you'll see hair in your fingers or the little coils laying everywhere. So it's really important to spray your hair with the water so it protects it. So I'm just pulling it down. Okay. Okay, so the reason I say I do not comb my roots, the only time I comb my roots is if I'm going to flat iron my hair. I make sure that there are no tangles like up here. 9 times out of 10 there aren't any tangles up here, so I don't even worry about combing up here. And I have mentioned this in several videos that I just comb, detangle the ends of my hair because there's no tangles really up here. It may be 1 or 2, 3 or 4, but hey, they can wait until, whenever I decide to flat iron my hair. So I really, really don't comb up here, y'all, because as you can see, it's smooth. And you'll know when there's a tangle because it feels kind of bumpy or like you can feel the little knots. So right now, as I rub down my hair, I don't feel any knots. So I know that there are no tangles up here. So I don't even worry about combing up here. I just get my little spray bottle again and do that. And then I get my comb. And then before you put any product on your hair, go ahead with the water dripping on your hair. Go ahead and detangle some, because if you have product, when you put the product on your hair is going to react to the product and it's going to coil up because it's going to react to that product. So I just go ahead and detangle just a little bit without any product on it. No conditioner, anything, no conditioner. So as you can see, there's really no hair. Well, there's no hair. I see one string in the comb. So I'm going to spray a little bit more. And then I'm going to get my grease, my best friend, this grease. Put some on my finger and just kind of rub it together and rub it on the hair, focusing on the ends. Okay? So now what I do, get a little bit more grease, is pull the hair down. This grease is going to weigh the hair down, the hair strand down, so it's going to be hard for the ends to coil up. So that's why I say focus on the end when you put the grease, because we're not even going to comb up here, so it really doesn't matter. So then what I do is just kind of section like this and pull down on the hair, just in case there's a hair strand or some hair strands that are still coiled up. I just go ahead and pull on them and bring them down while the grease is on my hand, because remember, the grease is going to weigh the hair strand down. So when I pull on it, it's going to stay down. So again, I do this really, really fast. It may sound like a lot, but it's not. See how I'm pulling? I see this tangle. I felt that tangle. So I just pull it and I just go ahead and I'm bringing it down. As you see my fingers moving, I'm like uncurling, or that the word? Yeah, I guess uncurling or uncoiling, pulling the coils down or the curls. So it goes really, really fast. And I'm really not trying to, I guess, detangle, you know, separate the hairs. I'm just trying to pull the curls down so they're at the end. That way I don't have to go all up here trying to comb or detangle my hair, because the coils are at the bottom. And I do this really, really fast, y'all. As you can see, the hair is straightening out, and I really haven't used the comb yet. Sometimes I do this and don't even use a comb. Okay, so now I'm able to smooth it out. I feel like it's something right here. I'm just going to bring it down. And so now all of the little coils or curls are at the bottom. So I'll just go ahead and spray. And I have my grease on it, so when I spray that water, it's just going to gook it up and kind of make it really, really soft. Okay. So, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I don't even worry about up there because there's no tangles up there. And if it is, hey, you can wait. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and twist it up. Pull it apart. Did you see how easy that broke apart? And just twist it up. And if, you know, when I'm twisting the hair, if I feel that there's like no water on it to protect my hair from the friction of my fingers, I just go ahead and spray it again and seal that water in with some grease and twist it up. Okay, I'll just leave the ends. And that's pretty much it, y'all. You can see the roots. They don't look clumpy or anything like that. There's really no tangles up there, so you really, really, really do not have to worry about combing your roots because it's straight up here. The coils and the tangles are more so at the bottom, unless you have your hair cut in a hairstyle, some kind of layered style. Then you may want to you know, go ahead and always detangle at the roots, because if there's like a short layer up here, it's going to coil up to the root. So you want to go ahead and detangle that. But my hair is pretty much the same length all over. So, girl, look, I got to go. I don't have time. I have to move very, very fast when I'm doing this hair because it takes so long to do. So, I just call me in, girl, and I'm out. Okay, y'all, so this is the amount of hair I lost from detangling my ends. Anytime I wear my hair in an afro, I always experience a little breakage on the end, but as you can see, it's just a little bit. It's not a lot at all. And I say it's because I thoroughly sprayed the water, excuse me, sprayed the water on my hair, and also because I didn't comb my roots. If I would have combed my roots, there would have been more breakage. So in conclusion, guys, I do not focus on detangling or combing my roots because they are not tangled. And believe it or not, whenever I do decide to comb my roots or detangle my roots, I'll probably come across maybe one or two tangles or knots that I have to take my finger and, you know, pull the hair out separately. But the reason I'm able to get away with not detangling or combing my roots is by wetting or washing my hair every 2 to 3 days. Okay guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Be sure to subscribe. There's a little bell down there somewhere. Make sure you click on the bell so you can receive notification when any of my videos are posted. Be sure to like, comment, share this video with all of your social media friends. And until the next video guys, bye bye.